My stepfather erased every trace of my real dad, so I erased his entire future. When I was 8 years old, my dad died in a car accident. No warning, no goodbye, just gone. He was the town hero, the firefighter who saved 6 kids from a burning school bus. The whole town mourned him and named a park after him. But Mom barely got through it and looked miserable. So when she met Frank 2 years later, some insurance salesman with a fake smile, I tried to be happy for her. Turns out Frank wasn't here to help. He was here to replace. He moved in after 6 months, started changing everything, packed Dad's firefighter gear into boxes, shoved them in the attic without asking, took down Dad's commendation photo, swapped it for some generic landscape, changed the answering machine from Dad's voice to his own. One afternoon, I came home from school and saw Frank loading boxes into his truck, Dad's turnout coat, his helmet, newspaper clippings, photo albums with pages torn out. I ran inside asking Mom what was happening. Frank said, "We're moving forward. Time to stop living in the past." That was the first time I wanted to punch him. I grabbed what I could, hid it in my closet. From that day on, I barely spoke to him. He tried to force the father role, told me to call him Dad. I refused. Every time I said his name, it tasted like ash. Fast forward 15 years, Frank's trying to get on the school board, practicing speeches about family values. I was 25 and hadn't forgotten. The breaking point came when I stopped by to visit Mom, found Frank in my old room going through boxes I'd stored there. He had Dad's last project in his hands, this wooden puzzle box Dad had been making for my future kids, his wedding ring hidden inside with videos and letters. Frank was prying it apart with a screwdriver, pieces splintered, carefully carved wood cracking under his hands. I tried to grab it, but he pulled away, said Mom wanted an office. He was clearing junk. Then he found the USB, deleted every video file right in front of me, highlighted them one by one, hit delete while staring me dead in the eye. "I'm your father now." My chest burned watching Dad's face disappear from the screen. That's when I knew what to do. Started visiting more, bringing Frank whiskey, acting defeated like maybe he was right all along. I kept my phone recording in my pocket and learned exactly how to position it. Every time he drank, he'd run his mouth about Dad. The week before Mom's 60th birthday party, I got what I needed. Frank was 3 drinks deep. I mentioned the memorial run coming up. His words came out slurred, angry. "Your dad wasn't special, just lucky. Those kids would have gotten out anyway. Your mother still cries over him. It's pathetic. 17 years hung up on a ghost who wasn't even that great. I've been trying to erase him for her own good, for your own good. Once I get rid of all his junk, she'll finally see I'm the better man." I waited patiently for the big day to arrive. The whole backyard was decorated with lights, tables full of food, every aunt and uncle and cousin there, Mom's church friends, Dad's old firefighter buddies. Frank was in his element, shaking hands, playing perfect husband, touching Mom's shoulder like marking territory. When it came time for toasts, Frank clinked his beer bottle, waited for everyone to quiet down, started his speech about second chances and family values and the school board. He raised his glass high and asked me to start the music. I pulled out my phone, connected to the Bluetooth speaker, and pressed play. Frank's drunk voice boomed across the yard. "Your dad wasn't special, just lucky." His face went white. He dropped his beer, foam splashing everywhere. "Turn it off," he hissed, but I stepped back and held the phone high. The firefighters stood up with their faces dark. Frank lunged at me, but I sidestepped while his voice kept playing. "Your mother still cries over him. It's pathetic." Mom's hand covered her mouth. Frank tried explaining, yelling over his own recorded voice, but nobody listened anymore. He ran for the speaker, but cousin Mike blocked him. Frank spun around, searching for support, finding only turned backs. His voice continued until finally ending with, "I'm the better man." The yard went silent, except for Mom's sobbing. Firefighters left first. Family followed until Frank stood alone under party streamers. That night, Mom kicked him out. Frank kept insisting he was protecting the family, that I'd set him up, that everyone was overreacting. The school board withdrew his invitation. He moved 2 towns over, still posts about family values, still claims he was victimized. Last month, Mom and I visited Dad's park with the new bench showing his photo and those 6 kids' names. Frank wanted to erase my father so badly, he erased himself instead.